Okay, welcome to another video. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? This is Project Cars 2, a game that I thought I'd never, ever buy. And here I am. I bought it for $11-something for the Ultimate Edition, and it's totally worth it. Just for RallyCross. Now, I will include at least one timestamp in this video to get to the racing portion. So if you want to skip all this talk, you're welcome to do so, but please stick around. I got some good information on here. Now, I only play RallyCross in this game, and that's what I bought it for specifically. So I'm going to show you all the RallyCross content and related content, you know, like there are some rally cars in here, that make it worth it to me as a rally and RallyCross enthusiast. So let's first start off with showing you all of the tracks that you can race that are specific to RallyCross. We have Barcelona, the classic Brands Hatch Rallycross, the Daytona International Speedway Rallycross course. We have not one, not two, but three Dirtfish Rallycross courses, or three layouts, rather. The infamous. Now this one I don't know how to pronounce, but Hockenheimring. One of my favorite new courses that I have not raced before is Knockhill Rallycross. It's in my home country of Scotland. It's so dear to my heart. I'm not really from Scotland, but we have the Rallycross of Lohaec. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hopefully I'm not doing that some kind of injustice, but it's in France, and it is in other Rallycross titles. It's a Rallycross course that I am familiar with somewhat. It's a little bit different layout than normal, but or at least it feels like it. Maybe it's not, but these are all laser scanned courses, by the way. So let's move on. Of course, Lydden Hill Rallycross. We have Wildcrest Rallycross in South Africa. I mean, these kind of count, but these kind of don't count, but we will include them. The Mercedes-Benz ice tracks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like every track connected together, so 6. 93 turns. There's quite a few here. But yeah, you can use these and race on them as well. Again, every course here you can race with the Rallycross cars and vice versa. You can race with any of the car classes, F1, go-karts, whatever, on the Rallycross courses with the Rallycross rules. You know, having the Joker and all the penalties and all that. We also have the Sempala Canada ice circuit. And now we're going to get into the point-to-point racing. So the reason why I'm including this is because it's still kind of rally in a way. You know, it's basically a big long stage, 11 miles of a highway or 11 miles of just a section of road. That is what rally is. So, you know, these are not mixed surfaces. You know, these are pure tarmac, right? But we have the Azure Coast, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layouts. The 5th one is the entire run. You know, like there's no sections of roads. It's the entire sections all together. Did I say that weird? The entire sections. The California Highway. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layouts of that. And again, the 5th layout being all the layouts put together. Kind of like what Dirt Rally 2 does. Like they'll like chunk up 1 or 2 really long courses and then make it into 30 different stages, you know, and then call it like, we have over 100 stages, but they only have like 12. And the last one that I'm going to show off here is a favorite probably of some, and that is the Nürburgring Nordschleife stages. We got stage 1, we got stage 2, and we have stage 3 with all the sections together again. So there is point-to-point racing, there is Rallycross courses, there are ice circuits. This is a lot of content just for Rally and Rallycross in a major release title. I never thought of Project Cars 2 as a worthy entry into the Rally or Rallycross scene. You know, I felt like it was kind of like tacked on, but when I actually tried it for myself, you know, when I was searching for a more realistic Rallycross experience, I found it here. Dirt Rally 2, Dirt Rally 1, they're great. The Rallycross modes feel awesome, but the cars just don't have like a weight to them. They rotate really strangely. Like when you turn, it doesn't feel like your front wheels are turning. It feels like the middle of your car is like you're a dreidel and you're like, boop, I'm turning this way, boop, I'm turning this way. And it's not like that, you know? In real life, you have to kind of throw the weight around. Like you have to use the back wheels and your brakes and how you turn, all that kind of stuff to get the car to rotate around. And in Dirt Rally 2, it just feels like no matter what you're doing, no matter what speed you are, it's just like, whoop, you know, you can just do whatever you want. And I don't like that. It is still a very challenging game, don't get me wrong. I'm not discounting how challenging it is to master the game, because, you know, even when you feel like you've mastered it, you're gonna still get smacked by someone way better than you. And that's just how it is in life in general. But I'm not saying the game isn't challenging, you know, and the stages alone in that game will smack you. They'll smite you. They'll smash you to smithereens. Now let's show you the cars. We're gonna group by classes, first of all. World Rallycross. So we have the AMG Mercedes A45 Rallycross car. We have the Civic Coupe GRC rally car. We have the DS3 Rallycross car, which is a Petter Solberg special here. And you can choose different liveries too. Like you can choose from a bunch of different liveries, you know, whatever you want. And the graphics look kind of shitty right here, but they look a lot better when they're actually in game. We have the Focus RS Rallycross car. We have the Countryman from Mini. We got the Megane from Renault. We have the Audi S1 EKS Rallycross car, and we have the Volkswagen Polo Rallycross supercar. We also have Super Lights Ford Fiesta, so that's also specific to Rallycross. Then we have things like the Group B cars. We got the Ford RS200 Evo. We have the Renault Maxi Turbo. We have the Audi Sport Quattro S1, which is a very popular rally car. And they have various, you know, other cars that are a lot of fun to drive. Like this Formula X car is insane. And again, any of these cars, any of these classes of vehicles, you know, we have drift and stuff here too. The Mustang and the Miata. I think that's by that one Mad Max guy or whatever. Whatever his name is, Mad Mike. We have tons of different classes of cars. You know, if we just do all the cars, I'll just scroll down really quick. You can kind of see there's a very wide assortment of vehicles from all different years, all different classes. We even have like some 1930s and shit cars, like the old bathtub cars, you know. And you can also use all these cars in the Rallycross mode, as I was saying. Like I literally used that 1200 horsepower F1 X car on a Rallycross stage, and it was insane. It was totally undrivable, but the fact that you can do it and you're not limited by the class or by the type of racing is amazing to me. Okay, so I'm gonna do a serious run here. I'm gonna try my hardest to win. I'm gonna set the lap count for like 1 or 2 laps so it's not super boring for y'all. The graphics are very good. Some of the dirt textures are not the best, but the particle effects are pretty good. You know, they're convincing enough, you know. So we'll set our opponent level, or opponent number at 5. And I'm gonna do the max opponent skill level as 120, and we'll have it at 100% aggressive. Super detailed, you know, like, you can change like every parameter of everything. You know, you can tune your car, you can tune the track, you know, you can change the season, weather forecast, you know, you can set for time progression, and you can set it for, you can set your fuel management to realistic, or, you know, lessened or off, you know, to where you don't have to worry about your fuel management. But I have it set for realistic, so I have to choose how much fuel I have at the beginning of a race, and I have to estimate, you know, how many laps it's going to get me, and then I have to manage my fuel, my throttle input, you know, throughout the whole thing. And then my tires, you know, if you have to pit, you know, you have to manage your tires. You have, obviously you wouldn't have to pit like in a Rallycross event, but you know, if you set like some crazy amount of laps on a Rallycross course, like 20 laps, 30 laps, something like that, you would have to pit, you know. That's not typical for like a Rallycross, you know, an actual event, but you could set it up to where you could play it like that, you know. There's no limitations. So if I can get even 1 position in 2 laps, I'm gonna be happy. So here we go. I'm gonna try to really focus here.
Keep an eye on the light, watch out for wheel spin, and let's start.
The camera options are really awesome too. Like, you can set it up for anything, FOV wise, everything.
not. He's gonna make a mistake.
I'm gonna make a mistake. Okay, there it is. I think I got like 4th place or 5th place. 5th place. So that's a good example of what to expect from this game. Obviously, the online community is still present as well. It's not always easy to find a RallyCross game, but hopefully my video will change that. Hopefully more people will get into this video game for just specifically the RallyCross content. This is an older game. Project Cars 2 was released in 2017, as opposed to Dirt Rally 2's 2019 offering, you know, and having worse physics, having arguably worse graphics. You know, Dirt Rally 2's graphics are a little bit less realistic in my opinion. I feel like they're a little bit more glitzy and glamoury rather than like raw and more visceral like this one. In my opinion, this game does have more authenticity when it comes to representing motorsport. In my opinion, you know, your opinion could vary from mine. I'm fine with that. But in my opinion, I do think this game feels more authentic, both handling wise and graphically. Let me know about this new format here. This makes it easier for me to edit the videos. It's easier for me to make more use of my time and make it to where I'm not spending 12 hours on an edit, you know, for like, you know, 100, 200 people to watch the video. Not saying I don't appreciate it, but you know, I'm gonna spend 100 hours on a video that I could guarantee 1 million people are gonna watch. You know, if I were to spend that same 100 hours, you know, and 1 or 2 people watches it, I'm gonna feel a little bit cheated. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in a future preview of a game that's been out for, you know, 18, 19, 20, 21, 5 years video.
Just to put the work in. Yep, it's working. Mother Earth, give me dirt.